Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another great episode of the Mark and Andre Show. This is episode 67. Is there anyone else that wants to be president? Tonight's topics, we're going to be talking about Dwayne Johnson running for president in the year 2020. We're going to be discussing educational VHS videos. Where have they gone? Who do they belong to? Is it a conspiracy? And former FBI Director James Comey has left. What positives can this bring out for the Donald Trump presidency? I'll let you know later here on the Mark and Andre Show. I am your glorious co-host, Mark Flores, but with me are my other two fellow cohorts. You guys know them as SoundLad 1 and 2. Always on the boards, making sure the audio is always on point. I have Slick and Adrian.
What's up, man?
So Andre decided to call and
get over on us.
Yeah,
as they say, as you say.
He's using that wrong.
I know.
You're using that wrong.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter. It's stupid. It's a stupid saying. What?
Andre decided to. He has to celebrate Mother's Day today on Friday, so he decided to.
You're saying
not show up to the
He had to. He decided. Like it's.
You could just say Andre is absent for the day.
Yeah, you could just say like, oh, he's spending the day with his mother, or
yeah, exactly.
Like, no, you're saying you made it seem so ugly about it.
Yeah. Usually when you do that, it's a massive amount of shade right afterwards. It's like, yeah,
okay.
This and this because this and this, but you kind of just.
Well, let's just make it a conspiracy about it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think he's with an alien?
That's the real question. Finally,
there it is. That'd be funny. That'd be funny if this whole time through the Mark and Andre Show, there's never been a conspiracy, but around the corner, around the way, Andre's kicking it with Zoidberg.
That's the one way to hide out, to not be a part of a conspiracy by being on a podcast about conspiracies.
To be so close to danger that you're actually the furthest away from harm.
To quote Lord of the Rings, yes.
Yes, exactly. I did quote Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you don't remember when they were writing on Treebeard?
Yeah, that's where I got the quote from.
He doesn't know that.
Oh.
What is the...
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Cock Rings. I've seen that.
It's an old school martial arts movie, dude. You would never...
Yeah, the Book of Five... The Lord of the Book of Five Rings.
You're getting confused. You're getting it confused with the Lord of the Flies.
Which was a good book.
Which is a good movie.
No, the book was better. Just like The Passion of the Christ, the book was much better.
I want to thank you guys for coming on board and helping me out here on the Mark and Andre Show, the only film, entertainment, conspiracy theory podcast on Spreaker.com.
That you know of?
That I know of and it's to my knowledge.
So having SoundLad 1 and 2, does a SoundLad 1 and a SoundLad 2 equal one Andre? Or is it a much different?
You guys will never equate to that of Andre.
See, I thought that.
Because you guys are your own separate entities, and I would hate to quantify you guys like that.
Okay.
So let's get the first topic out of the way here.
Hit me with it. What is it? What is it? What are we doing?
Well, congratulations, Slick. Now everyone has lost their hearing on the Mark and Andre Show. Dwayne Johnson said that running for president of the year 2020 is a possibility.
Do you believe that? Honestly, Mr. Conspiracy Theory, do you believe that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Rocky Johnson's son, Mr. Hanoi, or whatever you say his last name, is going to run for presidency in the year 2020?
I think he's trolling us big time.
He has to be.
Saying everything's quite a possibility is like me, it's quite a possibility that I'm going to go to the moon tomorrow. I can quite possibly do that.
But people also said Trump might quite possibly be president. Look how that rolled out. So you can't, as far as saying there's nothing impossible, it's starting to ring true nowadays.
You bring up a good point, dear Adrian. I don't know what to think about in this situation. The only thing I hope for is
30%.
The only thing I hope for is that the thing that surprises me most about this is that Dwayne Johnson running for president sounds like a more logical idea now because of who's currently president.
Yeah, anything sounds possible. I think that's kind of what Adrian is saying. Like it's just,
I know. But
no.
You really want a president who more than likely has brain damage from the work he's done in the ring?
It's not so much The Rock anymore as the mashed potato.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where he actually is not able to
think good,
to think that well.
Brain good. He doesn't brain.
He doesn't brain that good. You're right.
That's ridiculous.
I think he's a well-read kind of guy. I mean, he's still it looks like he's still all there. Mm-hmm. He's already in his mid-40s. If the effects of CTE would be coming up, even from football, it would already been. It would already been done. It would already been evident in 2000s.
Well, no. The thing with they're finding out with brain damage is that it could be a small. You can take a small hit when you're like 15, and you really won't feel the effects of it till later on down the line.
Oh,
even when you stop with physical activity and contact, that the prolonged damage is still a mystery today as they find out more about brain damage and the cause of CT as the days go by.
Yeah,
they're learning that shit. So you can get rattled, and you won't feel it. I'm not drooling. I don't have brain damage and all this. Look at me, I'm fine. It's like slowly over time, it's gonna.
Yeah. Even with the big telltale sign of brain mush is that of Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier sounded like this every time he was talking.
James Toney is terrible.
James Toney sounds like he has a bunch of gummy bears in his mouth when he tries to talk. But no, we've seen the worst of brain mush. Drunk. Yeah. What is it? Drunk. What do they call? Punch drunk.
Yeah. Well, pugilistic dementia to be.
Excuse me. Yeah. As much as I enjoy seeing Dwayne Johnson on my silver screen, seeing him in the Oval Office would be a little heartbreaking to me. Not because I'm not going to see San Andreas 3 or 4 by the time he's done in 2020.
He's supposed to save us from the world, dude. He's supposed to save us from the apocalypse.
What if he becomes president, right? 4 years, does his thing, whatever. Cut to that 5th year, a movie comes out called The President, and he was filming the whole time.
No.
It's a documentary?
Oh my god.
No, it's just like, a full-on filmed movie, but, all the pieces of his real presidency.
That's a real conspiracy thing.
Without the help of Oliver Stone in all his movies. That'd be good to see. I would like to see that, actually, but...
Have you watched the Netflix documentary that Oliver Stone made about America, the history of America?
God.
What?
No, the thing about Oliver Stone films is he takes all the factual stuff and then...
Well, here's the thing.
Puts you in an Oliver Stone roller coaster the whole time.
Yeah, but the thing about the American presidency is that it's all hyperbole.
It's all smoke and mirrors, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But if Dwayne gets elected in 2020, I want to get to this, is that try to expect the following things. There's going to be the occasional slip where he calls his vice president a tag team partner. Mm-hmm. He's going to be challenging other world leaders to Royal Rumbles.
Over the top rope.
Possibly a WrestleMania. Vladimir Putin, I'm going to be putting the smackdown on you tonight. Tell me what you think about that, Vladimir. Well, it doesn't matter what you think. And then he just wins over Russia.
I know.
Just because he's Dwayne Johnson.
2 out of 3 falls, man.
He just keeps inheriting other countries because he's over with them globally.
He's going to start saying we're working the territories instead of going to war.
He calls the United States a territory.
Definitely going to give the people's elbow to fucking terrorism.
Yeah.
America's elbow when he's president.
The most electrifying move in American history.
Can you imagine going to the history books? Okay, kids, turn your page to chapter 6, the most electrifying president of our time. Yay, Dwayne Johnson.
The Brahma Bull.
The Brahma Bull era.
No, but think about that, dude. That's one thing I've sort of thought about, but you ever think about something and it doesn't hit you till way later? That's what happened to me right now. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about what the history books are going to read through having Trump as a president. Like, there has to be some sort of bio as to where he came from.
Yeah.
So it's just reality TV stuff. Businessman. Extraordinary.
But you got to understand, when those history books are written, you're talking like 30, 40 years ago from now. Yeah, okay. By that time, I think a crazy amount of, like, just way crazier things by then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To shit that we can't fathom now. Like, 15 years ago, we wouldn't have thought somebody... Well, first of all, 15 years ago, we weren't even watching reality shows. So,
Ronald Reagan as a president in the 1980s was a surprise to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So even having Donald Trump as, like you guys mentioned, a former reality star, business mogul first, reality star second, but nonetheless, this guy had his own show. Yeah. This isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Not just a show.
It's ridiculous.
Just controversial character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the pretty much the only way to fucking describe him. You know, the shit that he has said, and then to be president is mind-boggling.
He has the best words. He has the best words.
He works that mic pretty well.
he knows how to cut a political promo.
He can cut a promo.
I think there's going to be a ton of wrestling related stuff that's going to go down if Dwayne Johnson becomes president. His State of the Union is going to be at a big ass stadium where it's going to be the one where the public's able to go and it's going to be sold out. He's a charismatic guy. He knows how to work his gimmick.
Red states are going to be territories of Raw brand. Blue states are going to be SmackDown brand.
But having The Rock as president and saying quite a possibility, I think he is essentially trolling all of America.
For sure he is.
Yeah,
for sure.
Big time. But I want to let you guys know you guys are listening to the Mark and Andre show. Is there anyone else that wants to run for president? Episode 67. The Mark and Andre show, the only film, entertainment, conspiracy theory podcast on Spreaker.com.
Available on iHeartRadio.
To my knowledge. The next segment I want to get with you guys is where's all the educational animated cartoons? Where have they gone?
You mean like Schoolhouse Rock and that kind of stuff?
Schoolhouse Rock, The Magic School Bus. Bill Nye's back to being popular, so we can't mention him.
But he wasn't animated, really.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still a fixture in educational programming.
Yeah.
We still reeled him out. When I was thrift store shopping, I came across a bunch of VHSs that were donated by the Haruba Valley School District.
Haruba Valley.
And there was just a bunch of Reading Rainbow, Schoolhouse Rock, Bill Nye, and I took them all because a lot of people still look for those on the Bay of Ease. And these were VHSs from my younger days, so...
He's talking about eBay, so...
I heard him.
But I don't know if there's any more educational programming that goes on within a public school. Like, I don't know if they even wheel out the big ass TV.
No.
I think they have a flat screen affixed to the corner of the classroom.
Which is a proper way to do it. You know, those TVs, you know how heavy they are? I want to know the stats of how many kids were killed just from those big ass TVs.
Just by not following that big ass comic book strip of warnings that was on the cart. Yeah. It just started with them rolling it, and then the next thing is just two big X's and someone's dead. Yeah. Don't do this, Jimmy.
Hey, whatever it took for me to get out of class, I'm down for. So when
absolutely.
I'm on that TV, it's no problem.
You figure with how school districts are doing in California, that there'd still be VCRs and there'd still be TVs rolling around there. But I don't even know if they even do that anymore.
Well, I haven't been to school since I've been to school, so I don't know how they do it now.
No, I don't even know if they even continue with the whole the old time tradition of, well, we got time to kill.
Do you know?
And I don't want to teach anymore.
Pull out your iPads.
Pull out your iPad, kid. Look up on YouTube this link. I'm going to send you guys through all the mass text.
Apparently, there's a whole new grade now. There's preschool. There's another. There's
a prequel to preschool.
Yeah. My mom was just dealing with it with my nephew.
Oliver Stone presents a preschool.
Oliver Stone's just filming you guys real quick. He's going to take your guys' lives and make them better than they actually are.
And there's a mandatory period for parents to be there. You have to be there for
You have to be there for your kid?
for 15 minutes.
Hogwash.
Well, at least that's how they do it in the Fontana Unified School District.
I think if kids these days actually had quality educational programming like Magic School Bus.
Do you think Magic School Bus is turning
That's going to be the savior?
Well, no, I'm saying
I'm
saying having those programs around. I mean,
what about
there's no replacement for that. I've never saw a replacement since for that.
Yeah, but while you were learning by watching these shows, I was sleeping in class. And I was not paying attention.
So you're that small percentage, though.
I'm probably the bigger percentage of that. Yes, it's
probably in the LA school district.
Probably, yeah. Well, I was in the LA school district.
Well, based on my knowledge of Stand and Deliver and 187, I've come to learn that you guys are always at 11 years old. You guys are packing 9s. You know,
fact.
Uzis. There's always a guy with like braids in his hair that have like racetracks going around his head.
Love me high school.
So I base everything off of High School High, 187, and The Substitute. I know
What
The
about
Substitute.
Freedom Riders? No love for Freedom Riders.
No, it's always about the extreme end. It's not about the glorious part of it.
American History X. Eddie Furlong went to school, no?
Eddie Furlong went to school once in that movie. Yeah,
Murdered in School.
they mentioned school once in Terminator 2. Yeah, you're right. Real quick, I want to get you guys down to the last segment today on this very, I'd like to call it the express version of the Mark and Andre show.
Express.
You mean the 30% on battery life edition?
I don't know what you're talking about. So, former FBI Director James Comey decided to step down, aka got fired by Donald Trump.
The homie Comey?
Earlier this week.
Homie Comey?
So when he actually got terminated, there's something that Donald Trump did on his end that he wasn't actually supposed to do.
Ooh.
And he actually via Twitter threatened James Comey to not release secret conversations of tapes that they have allegedly, like if there is tapes. Threatening somebody like that is actually I have the law. I have that law here.
Tell us the law.
The law. It's Article 18 U.S. Code 1512, tampering with a witness, victim of informant. Basically threatening someone, especially someone under investigation still. James Comey's still under investigation.
Yeah.
It's a serious federal offense. So if you guys want Donald Trump out of office, and I assume you guys do, I hate Lord Voldemort himself. In order for you guys, if you guys want to do your part, make sure you take a screenshot. Let people know that he did something that's worth of impeachment.
He's just a dude.
There's a silver lining in this whole situation. When someone gets let go, someone else that we really need to get terminated completely.
Like Pence? Isn't Pence set to take over as soon as if Trump ever gets?
I think it's been a big setup for Mike Pence to come in.
Well, yeah, dude. How do you not see, especially with this type of shit?
Yeah.
This is all work.
This is
This is pro wrestling. He's at the highest level.
Why does Donald Trump shoot first, ask questions later in terms of his tweets? This guy's a madman.
He doesn't care what happens. He doesn't even want to be president, dude. He's like, fire me.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know. I remember him saying one time, he's like, I didn't think it'd be this hard. Oh yeah. Running a whole nation is not. It's not Trump Tower, dude. Yeah, man. Other than that, guys, I want to thank you guys for coming along. A very Mark and Andre Express. I want to thank you guys for coming all aboard the Mark and Andre Express.
Come on, ride the train.
Mark and Andre show, episode 67.
Was it 67?
Yeah, two more away.
66.5.
What?
66.5.
Oh yeah, because the other half I'd have to complete with Andre.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought we were equal to one Andre. Oh no,
To who now?
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another great episode of the Mark and Andre Show, episode 67. Are there any more presidents left? I want to apologize for the time constraints that we had, but due to YouTube capabilities and stuff that's out of our control, we weren't able to give you a full production here. We have to. What do you want me to say? That we're low on battery and I have to cut this short? I have to blame other things. I have to do the Donald Trump thing and blame other people.
Hey, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you to tell the truth, dude.
I said I'm doing the Donald Trump route. You think telling the truth is going to be in that?
I said grab her by the pussy. Is that not enough?
Dude, come on,
man. That's before he got elected.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
No, damn. I'm gonna start calling you. You're an archaeologist, huh? You digging up old shit.
No,
I'll tell you, man. Damn. Hey, man, digging up old shit. Thank you guys for tuning into the Mark and Andre Show. This has been Mark Flores. This is SoundLad number 1, SoundLad number 2. Signing off for you guys. Make sure to stay tuned. Sweet.
the phone died. Oh shit!
That's how you do it, baby.